A while back I did a video showing off the NECA Toys Goliath from the Gargoyles line. I have not uploaded it yet. By the time you probably see this video, I may have already uploaded that video. However, I did say that I was hoping to eventually get the other ones. I was missing Hudson, I was missing Broadway, Lexington, Brooklyn, Demona, Xanatos, Aliza, the Steel Clan Robots, and Bronx. So I was missing almost all the other ones. But today that officially changes now. So welcome back to a brand new video. And today I have perhaps the best steal that I was able to get. So this is the second figure for the NECA Toys Gargoyles line that I personally have gotten, and I'm very happy now that I actually now have a second figure for this, so that I don't have to have poor Goliath being inside of a box all day. So today we're looking at Hudson. So I found this from all places, Amoeba Records. So for anyone who doesn't live in the state of California, Amoeba Records is a very, very famous record shop. There only used to be one, I believe, that was in North Hollywood, but that closed down a long time ago. And now, I think it was like 2-3 years ago or so, closed down. So now there's one in North Hollywood, which is the main one. There's one in Berkeley, and then there's one, I believe, in San Francisco. If I can look at this, yeah, I still have the bag right there. Yeah, so there's one in San Francisco, one in Berkeley, and then one in North Hollywood. Anyway, so I got this for $22. Now, if you go to Target or you go to Walmart or any other place that does sell these figures, they range between $35 to about 40, 50, 60 bucks even. But I got this for $22, and it is a massive, massive steal for me because I have been wanting to get this. As a matter of fact, I saw this about 6 months, I think like 7 months ago, back in April when I first went to Amoeba for the first time ever, just by myself. But I didn't buy it then, and I was afraid that this figure was not going to be there, but it was. And I am very happy now that I officially own this. So just look at the packaging. It's very similar. It's a big package like Goliath. And I said before I said with that video that Goliath was because he was the first one. They didn't have the Disney logo up here, and so it has it up here now, and it says Hudson down here, Ultimate Action Figure, and then a really nice artwork of Hudson himself. Here's one side of him just looking, very stern, and then here's another one with his more angry face right here. And then here is the back of the figure, the back of the box with promo shots. There's also Bronx, and judging from this picture, I'm guessing he was the next release after Bronx, or no, sorry, before Bronx. I know Demona came out, I believe, right after Goliath. I may be wrong on that though, but I do know that it was Goliath, it was Hudson, it was Demona, and then it was Tylog, I believe, that were like the first ones to be released for the line. And then it says Velcro, and there is the figure in all its glory. Though there's one handle that kind of like just fell out, but honestly, you know what? I don't really care. And there is also another picture right here of Hudson. So let me open this up, and then we'll get to talking about the figure. Okay, so I officially got him out. So the first thing I need to talk about real quick actually is something that happened while I was opening the box. His leg popped out. Fortunately though, it's not it's not a break. It's just whatever this was holding on to just didn't stick on there for that well, so I'll just be able to super glue that. But yeah, we have Hudson out of the package, and I already like this a lot more than Goliath. Firstly, I love the detailing. I think I've said it before, but if I haven't, I'll just repeat it here. I'm not really a big person when it comes to detailing. If a figure has really nice details, that's fine. Like I'm not really gonna complain about it. However, I'm someone who is more like if the figure's posable or just looks cool, then I'll be happy with it. Uh, but this line has been both. Has been both. It's been great in terms of posability and great in terms of detailing. Just first off, look at the, if you're, even though my camera can't really pick it up that well, I really like the detail of the fact that he has a blind eye on this side and he has a perfectly fine eye on this one. And then I really like as well the detailing on the beard. It is a decent sheen to it. Very foot came off again. All right, just if it falls down one more time, I'm just gonna have to super glue it and all that. But yeah, I really like the detailing work, and because he's a proper a warrior, then a proper warrior gargoyle. He has he's wearing proper clothing and everything. I really love the shading right here. I think it looks really, really nice. And then here's the little, I don't know what this is called exactly, but this has nice paint to it as well. And I really like one of the differences I like with the wings. I've made it clear. I've also said too, I really wish all of them had the A wings, as opposed to being spread out. But I do like that his are a little bit there's some there's some tears right here and everything. There's holes right on this side, and on this side has the same thing, probably a little bit more. And I like too that they have this brown color, different types of brown too. You have a beigeish brown, a dark brown, more a milk chocolate or something like that. I don't know exactly what to call it. And then these are his toes as well. And even though the thing did pop out, I do appreciate the details that they worked throughout the entire figure. And I guess I'll just go ahead and go through with the articulation real quick. So his is very similar to with that of Goliath, but his has a bit more range, and his doesn't feel. All right, I'm just gonna have to super glue that later. All right, I'm gonna have to start having problems with that, but this has a lot more range compared to Goliath. You're able to move him a lot smoother, a lot nicer. His joints also feel a lot nicer as well. So I'm guessing like with Goliath when he first came out, it was kind of like a trial run, and then if it went well then he would over time there would be more of them. But yeah, I really do like it, and two, the wings are a lot tighter on Hudson than it is on Goliath, but yeah, that's the figure, at least for as far as details go on the articulation or stuff I wanted to point out. His head really doesn't really want to move. It just kind of just stays there pretty much. The same thing goes with Goliath, but his is just as bad. It's probably a lot worse than his, but yeah, let me go ahead and go through with the accessories. Alright, so as far as accessories go, he does come with one other head, and this is more screaming one right here. I really wish they made statue versions of the gargoyles, when they're in their statue state. I think those would look really cool, and I think they should at least come with only these heads and the open palm hands, but same thing. I like the detailing work that they have on here, and I really like how they whiten the eyes as well. I think it makes it pop even more. And he also in the package he comes with 2 closed fists, but he also comes with 2 more wide open hands right here. So these are more like he's about to pounce, slash, or if he's going to hold or when he's doing his gargoyle pose right here. And then he comes with 2 open palm, open palm hand, one kind of clenching hand a little bit, one clenching hand. I like the the paint on the fingernails on all these right here. And he comes with one more. He comes with a more clenched one right here. That is because, oh, and also too, this one does have a joint that goes like this as opposed to this right here. And that's because that one, because he also comes with his sword right here, his giant ass sword. I really like the silver right here, and I like that there's a little bit of black paint in the inside of this part. There, you could have him hold it, and he could hold the sword really, have the hand hold the sword really well. You could also have the sword be put on this hand as well. Trying to finagle it. Good lord. Okay. All right. There we go. There you go. So you're able to do it for this hand as well. But he does have a sheath to it, so you can have him have him with the thing on his side. I know all of them use weapons, but he's the one that is the main one as far as him keeping his weapons. Like, he keeps a weapon on him. And if you want to count the wings as an accessory, you can count that as well. So there you go. There's the sword right there. Right. And now I'm gonna get to some comparisons with him and Goliath, and then also some other figures as well. Okay, so here, alright, this is gonna be a little hectic for me to do, but here is Hudson next to his compatriot Goliath, and you could tell from right here that Goliath, they both have a very, very long wingspan. If I put them like this, like Hudson does stand a little shorter than Goliath does. And put him like this, be more I know he has a bit of a hunch, but even then Goliath still has a bit more height. And that's just me having the legs straightened out. I'm going to show off what they look like without the legs straightened out. Alright, so here is what they look like with their legs bent like this. And even then, Goliath is still a little taller than Hudson is, but I really like how they look together, and I really hope whoever's the next figure to be released for this line, I really hope that he gets the caped wings as well, so that he can finally have some proper, so that all of them can have their proper wings and everything, so they don't have to be all like hell trying to, get these to stand together and everything. Okay. And the only other comparison I'm really going to be making is the good old-fashioned Walmart exclusive Ryu, and he's way bigger compared to Ryu. But yeah, this is a way quicker video. I'm starting to get a hang of how to do these videos, but overall, I'm very happy to finally own Hudson. Very happy to finally get him for a good price too. I gotta really emphasize that for myself, that I was not only able to get this figure finally, but get it for a very good deal. And hopefully I can get the other one so I can finally complete the Manhattan clan. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope to make some more in the near future. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.